Hi there. We had our pre-op and anesthesia and registration yesterday at the hospital. Some good news, some bad news. We're going to start with the worst of it. The $15,000 that we thought would cover the deductibles for both surgeries, so $7,500 split between both, is not the case. My out-of-pocket costs are larger than my deductible, so they will be going with my out-of-pocket costs in true insurance fashion. So now what was $15,000 is $18,000. So that was a really tough blow. I will not be upping the ask for the GoFundMe as of right now. That GoFundMe is set for medical costs, surprise medical costs, groceries and bills. But I'm also going to be doing things like music cares and some other things along those lines to ask for help as well. If the GoFundMe ask does increase, you'll know why. We'll get back to the GoFundMe in a minute. The other bad news is that my CT and MRI are still not approved. I wanted to dive into that a little bit because there's been a couple people that have asked me questions directly about that. The reason that they were denied in the first place is because the hospital billed them separately than the surgery itself, which was their fault. Like that's wrong because it's part of the surgery. So then the neurosurgeon, I'm so sorry, my brain is doesn't work. That's why we're having brain surgery. The neurosurgeon put the reasoning for the CT and the MRI was she has a movement disorder, when he should have put she's having brain surgery. So when they filed the appeal with the insurance company and asked for an expedited appeal because of the time frame, the expedited part was denied, not the appeal. The appeal can take up to 30 days. So we are really pushing for it to go through quicker than the 30 days since my surgery is a week from today. The only issue that the insurance company was having was because of the original reasoning behind the CT and MRI and then the new reasoning, and they're like, oh, this doesn't line up. So I feel like I called them personally yesterday. I talked to some folks and I feel like we got somewhere. I should find out more in a couple of days. Hopefully they will approve that. So cross your fingers for me, please. I think that that's most of the bad news. The good news, some other bad news is that the stress of all of this caused me to get shingles. That's fun. If you've ever had shingles, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. It's agony. The good news is that the doctors are okay with proceeding with the surgery, even though I have shingles. So, and they're getting much better, day by day. So we're still going to move through. Because of my history with the lupus and my immune system being garbage, we're going to have infectious disease come in day of surgery and see if I need to be on anything further than the antibiotics that I would just normally be on from the surgery. So I'm really thankful that my doctor is taking my immune system seriously and getting them to come in. On to the good news. That's part of the good news, is that they're going to still do the surgery with the shingles. As of right now, my surgery is still on the 29th. So that is also good news. I think that's it for the good news. It's just been a rough couple of days. I feel like everywhere we look, we're just getting some curveballs thrown at us, trying really hard to stay strong, but sometimes strength means allowing yourself to have a little mental breakdown. So we'll see if that happens. Just trying to be super honest and transparent with y'all. The GoFundMe, as of right now, is at 56%. It's only been live for a week. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for loving us and supporting us. and being here throughout this. I don't know what we would do without you. Please continue to share. I'm sorry that I even have to say that. Please continue to share it. Please continue. If you don't have the financial means to help us, sharing and tagging us is huge. If you do have the financial means, please. It's really hard to be a self-employed touring musician when things like this pop up. It's just a really unfair industry for gig workers. So I think that's it for today. Thank you guys again for just being here. We'll talk soon.